Hi folks, about 20 after 5, September 17th, Tuesday, about 64 degrees. Oops. And the sun is no longer on my batteries. So one can see they're not charged still. So, I spent quite a bit of time fooling around with this mess in here, and some time trying to make a decision, trying to figure out what to do, and I've decided to go with it like this. This is the file cabinet with all my spare parts that I use. I mean, the Honda stuff. It's in here, it's clean, it's dry. There's electrical stuff there and an extension cord in the bottom that should get out of there. But that's the way that is. And then the tool cabinet, loaded up. So theoretically I can find my stuff. Bottom drawer still needs, I still need to go through this and finish organizing it and getting it a little better set. About this wall, I have not completely figured out what I'm up to with it. I know that thing in the center wasn't working, and this thing in the center wasn't working, and that thing, so I couldn't get into it because it was sitting over here, was not working. So, but check this out. There is a little more space. I just need to finish moving things about. I do want to integrate this wall, this area, and set it up so that, like, my metal saw is accessible, the grinders are accessible, the welder, the Ming, and the flux core are accessible. So I got to put some more time and thought into exactly what I'm going to do with this. I really do think I want to put that staircase over there so that I can just fold it down, have it come down behind the E-Z-GO and be able to access the attic. I also want to, for any bikes that come in here, they either got to be able to roll in and out without any issue. Like that one currently is missing a tire, so obviously it has an issue. That one's missing tires, so it has an issue. But anything that comes in and out, I want it to be rollable, or I want to set up some kind of dolly situation so that I can roll them right in and out. I want to be able to make use of the space here. About these guys here, this tractor, it's a Sears, I think it's an ST10 with the hydro, and that case, they really got to find new homes. They can't be in here anymore. I got to go through that cart, everything that's on there, and really capture all of this space again. If I do that, then I could at least move and work and start going forward. It will be easier now that I know where all my eBay parts are and so forth. I did set up a just in case the tanks decide to fall over. It's a little bit of bad behavior to blow up the backyard, so we're not be wanting to do that. It'll make the wife cranky. The 200, suddenly this shed seems to be filling up. You got the China quad in the back, and then which one is that? That's the 200 TRX 200 SX. That's the one I just bought. That's the TRX 200, and you guys recognize the what do you call it? 200X. You can see I'm getting tired. I've been moving stuff all day. It kind of wears you down. I obviously haven't finished the shed, but that's my MO. I'm not very good at finishing things. This shed here, there is still a little bit of space in here. So I gotta, continue to make the best use of that space. And even this guy, it's not packed as tight as it should be. It would pack tighter if that one was probably like this, and then this one in the front of it, and I can probably get another 2 units in there. If I get 2 more units in there, that'll more or less take care of the mess I got cooking. Back here, I don't know if you guys remember how high this was piled. There used to be a tractor sitting here. You can see where the wood has been covered. My neighbor came and picked that up. That was a Sears, had the high-low cast iron transmission, a big, I think it was an 18 horsepower Briggs. I used that to cut the lawn for a couple of years. I basically stopped because it was so mean on fuel. I mean, the thing was just horrible on fuel. I think to cut my grass with the Kubota, I used like 1.5 gallons of diesel. I think that thing burned close to 5 gallons of gasoline. And at $4 a gallon, that's pretty mean. I'd rather 1.5 gallons of diesel. It's still money, but it's not quite as bad. All right, folks, I'm wrapping it up for today. This is only a 3-day run at work only, right? Like no problem, piece of cake. But 3-day runs at work normally don't beat me up too horrible. So hopefully I get my tail out of bed at a reasonable time and get some work done on Saturday. They're talking about possibility of rain for next weekend, so good and bad about that. The good is it'll keep me in the garage getting some stuff done. They're also talking about the possibility of frost tonight. Even just the cold weather from last night, we didn't get frost. I think we only got in the 40s, but it got cold enough where it did kind of knock the mosquitoes down a bit, so I like that. I don't care for mosquitoes. All right, folks, live, love, and have a great time. Remember, tires down, handlebars up. Thanks for watching, for subscribing, for commenting. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. Hopefully, for that episode, the plans will crystallize in my head, and I'll have a little better idea of what I'm doing with this mess. Oh, by the way, the golf cart. Last week I copped an attitude and wouldn't start. This week, fired right up first try. I don't know what it is with that thing. Some days it's I can start it 100 times and it starts each and every time. Other times it acts like it's got no spark. And I walk away with disgust. And then I come back 3 hours later and she fires right up like I'm a moron. I don't know. Club car. Must have an attitude. Anyway, take care, folks. We'll catch up with you on the next episode of The Horde.